I think we travel quite a bit, and whenever we do, we always try to eat local food, go to non-chain restaurants. Like we always try to do, non-chains. Yeah, so we try to do local, find out, and we ask the locals where we should eat. Yeah, that's what we normally do. Where should we go to eat? Because your hotel is going to advertise some things, and then so we try to do that. So we always try to, and learn a little bit about the history of the culture. When we have time, we normally always go to at least one museum as well and try to learn. Yeah. Well, something we already do when we stay a place a long time, we don't change our sheets every day. We try not to use this, reuse your towels and your sheets to save. We always recycle. We pick up after our trash, always. Try to limit our waste. I just bought those straws, like the new sustainable straws, not trying to use plastic because we all know everything goes back into the ocean and the water. And again, with not that there's anything wrong with shops at the airport, but it's so much better to buy from vendors in the city or at the market, and we did do that. So like from local vendors, supporting local artisans and foods, and so.
Sustainable tourism is, I am from India, so our slogan has been Make in India. So the similar thing has to apply to all nations. And that is where sustainability starts, because unless you produce, you can't sell. So, and as a traveler, I always believe to have local food only. I never go in for even Indian food when I am outside. So the reason behind it is you need to promote the locals. And wherever we go, we pick up souvenirs for not for any remembrance, but as a support to the economy there also. That's why I believe sustainability is a part of travel tourism, which everyone should understand and follow. Basically, the culture there, a different culture in different countries, and of course, all data mostly is available on the net nowadays. So we browse it, we pre-select it, and again when we go there, we ask the locals what is better, because sometimes it does happen that some places are hyped too much, and there are much better places. If you ask the locals, they'll tell you much better places. That's what I do.
So also at home, I'm trying to be more care for the environment. So we are also, that's one of the reasons we love to use local bus, also to interact with the local people, which I think they are the most nice people I've ever met. Like I was traveling in few countries, and I think here the people are like really the most nice I've ever met. Everybody just smiling and helping and just talking to you, and it was really, really nice. So one of the reasons for less pollution, when you take a car and everything, so when you're going on a bus, it's better, and we're trying to not waste food. So if we see like dogs and things like this and we have some leftovers, then we give it to them.
So I did do one beach cleanup, which was quite a nice day, and then we spent the day on the beach afterwards. It was definitely part of that movement. Even joined a hiking group that was quite actively involved in that sort of stuff, very into the nature and the whole ambience of the island. So it was cool. But just in general, I think the whole atmosphere of the place, the people, I really enjoy it, and I will be back. To make sure I don't mess up the island, or just in general. I mean, there's such a good, strong movement here about keeping the place clean, and especially with the plastic and everything like that.
Well, I think Seychelles is a really beautiful country. So I personally feel like it's really good for nature. It's important to save the nature, and especially the ocean life, the corals, all the recycling. It's important to just look after the environment. Okay, so I think as a tourist, it's really important to reduce waste, to be aware of the nature here and respect the nature. And maybe tourists can participate in things such as reducing, reusing, recycling, helping the community, and just building a greener environment.